Celia Meyer, Healthy Minds Alliance Director.
What inspired you to get involved with the Healthy Minds Alliance?
Yeah, so I've actually been with our agency Health360 for about 15 years now, and the Healthy Minds Alliance program is only 10 years old. So I was part of the team that helped to create the program, and I think back historically, it really was um, out of the Obama administration. They released the Now is the Time action plan in early 2013. And that identified mental health first aid in the action plan. It was about supporting mental health needs of young people. And that was a really pivotal time for our organization, just as far as being a motivator for the work that we do. And so we envisioned a national AmeriCorps program that would really focus on addressing mental health needs, but also building the future mental health workforce with the AmeriCorps members. And since then, the program has evolved, but those really are the roots and how I got involved with Healthy Minds Alliance.
Can you tell me a little bit about the AmeriCorps program?
Yeah, so Healthy Minds Alliance is a national AmeriCorps program. It focuses on building capacity to address local mental health needs, while also at the same time cultivating a career pathway into the mental health field, which is super unique. We focus on mental health awareness, stigma reduction, and suicide prevention programming. So our AmeriCorps members, they're national service participants. They commit to 10 months of service, and they're placed at a local host site organization. So we really see that as a partnership where Health360, our organization, is the expert in all things AmeriCorps. There's a lot of compliance and reporting, which we take care of, and the administration of the program, which includes the member stipend, making sure that they have health insurance. We provide other member support benefits during the 10 months of service. And then the host site organization in the local community is really the expert on their communities and their needs. And they select a mental health intervention that the AmeriCorps member would implement during the service. So examples are mental health first aid, question, persuade, refer, and we have other very specific interventions that are happening across the country.
What is some of the work you're doing for the 988 number?
Yeah, so this is the newest pilot program for Healthy Minds Alliance with a very specific focus on crisis care. So we've been operating that component of Healthy Minds Alliance for about a year and a half now. And that really started preceding the rollout of 988, which is the new 3-digit number for the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. And we work very closely with senior leadership at AmeriCorps, the Department of Health and Human Services, SAMHSA, and Vibrant Emotional Health, who's the federally funded administrator for 988. It really was about taking our experience with developing the Healthy Minds Alliance program, harnessing the power of AmeriCorps National Service and all the structures that we had built over the last 9-10 years at that point, and taking that to support crisis call centers nationwide as they were looking to build capacity as 988 was going to roll out. So we now have full-time and part-time AmeriCorps members that are serving at crisis call centers across the country, They are trained and supported to answer calls, texts, and chats, depending on the format for the crisis call center. They also do other activities like build awareness around 988, volunteer recruitment and engagement, and supporting impact evaluation. So we're really excited about that work, and we still are learning a lot with our national and federal partner organizations.
What does it mean to you to have more initiatives coming out to help mental health?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've been in this space for a while, so it's exciting to see the attention. It's also exciting to be able to be part of the initiatives, be part of the conversation, and bring national service to the forefront as a tool in the toolbox as communities across the country are looking for ways to address needs and build capacity.
What do you do to help your own mental health?
Oh, so many things. I think sleep for me is really important. I have always been one to need at least 8, 9, 10 hours a night. So I think that's really important. Physical activity. I think we underestimate how it impacts mental health and stress levels. I also think we underestimate the power of saying no. And I try not to overload my schedule with too many events and things going on and not get overwhelmed. Just focusing on downtime and being able to recharge. And then social connection, I think, is really important. Seeing family and friends, especially in such a digital, remote world, being behind a computer all the time.
Have you seen the stigma of just talking about mental health lessening?
You know what? I mean, I work in the world of talking about mental health all the time, but from my perspective, I think when I leave the office and I'm talking with family, I think so. And I think that the national conversation around mental health was pushed into overdrive during and after COVID. And COVID definitely exacerbated mental health issues, but I think it also highlighted the immense mental health issues that our nation was facing pre-COVID and how critical it was to start talking about it. And you're seeing workplaces looking for ways to support their employees. You're seeing celebrities using their platform to talk about mental health. We're huge football fans in my family, and you're even seeing these professional sports leagues like the NFL getting involved and producing short films on athletes' experiences and highlighting mental health. So I think it's really exciting to see individuals and organizations across sectors joining forces to talk about mental health.
Yeah, how does it feel when you hear stories about people succeeding?
You know what? I think every time that I hear a story about someone talking about mental health, it's just that opportunity that brings it to light. I think it makes other people feel more comfortable to talk about their experiences and normalizes the things that we experience every day, and people feel more connected to each other. So I think that that's really exciting, not only personally, but professionally for the work that I do.
Yeah, what are some of the things that motivate you?
Um, so I have to say that the AmeriCorps members in our program are amazing individuals who are they're just making such a ripple effect in communities across the country. Not only are they impacting other people's lives through the service work that they're doing, the communities that they're serving in, but they're also going on to pursue different careers in the mental health field, everything from marriage and family therapy to psychologists to staying with crisis call centers. So that is just a huge motivator, seeing the ripple effect of this program. I think also I served with AmeriCorps many, many, many years ago, obviously predating Healthy Minds Alliance, but it's full circle for me that this program is able to provide opportunities for individuals across the country to serve. And it made such a huge impact on my life. And I know that it most certainly does the same thing for our members. They're just really amazing. I think also being a small part of the solution to addressing the mental health needs across the country and being a part of the change. And our staff, our staff always motivates me. They're such passionate people that are really dedicated to the work that we do. They come every day energized to work with our members, to work with our organizations, and they're wholeheartedly motivated by addressing mental health issues. So I think that they really motivate me and inspire me.
You've been a part of Healthy Minds Alliance program since the beginning, but where do you want to see it in the next 3 to 5 years?
Yeah, that's a great question. So our current focus right now is to really grow the number of partner organizations that we're working with. So the way that it works is, again, I explained before that AmeriCorps members are placed at an organization for the 10 months of service. So we partner with K through 12 school districts, colleges, universities, nonprofit organizations, healthcare systems, and crisis call centers nationwide. So we have members serving in Washington State, all the way down to Florida and everywhere in the middle. And we're looking for ways to amplify the work of Healthy Minds Alliance, to educate organizations that Healthy Minds Alliance is a program that's available to them, and explain what hosting an AmeriCorps member might look like for them. So we're currently placing 200 AmeriCorps members per year, but in 3 to 5 years, we hope to be able to increase that to hundreds, and sky's the limit depending on the interest that we get from host site organizations. And then we have expanded our programming over the years. We listen to host site organizations, what their needs are, and we try to be flexible with our programming based on what current needs are. So I would imagine in the future that our programming might adapt a little bit based on organizations' needs. And of course, we're always looking for additional funding and corporate sponsors. We're really excited and honored that we have support from Tom's Shoes, who they really focus on supporting mental health initiatives, and they've been supporting us as we have grown Healthy Minds Alliance.